What's up, everyone? Welcome to Wheel with me. I'm Jamie.
And I'm JB. And today we're going to do an unboxing and a review of the brand new Kush Pad from the FloatLife. Check out this freaking box.
It looks so cool. It looks like a pizza box. It's so cute. And it has a little saying on the back that says, "Float on, my friends," with a little smiley face.
Right, and it's got this sweet
so
Kush logo everywhere. Loving this box. We have not opened this yet. We've had it for a couple weeks. Unfortunately, I've been injured. I've had a shoulder injury. I couldn't really ride. And it's been really cold here.
Ooh, look at that sticker.
But today is our maiden voyage. All right, so check this out. You get a cool little sticker in here. Always, FloatLife always hooks you up with awesome stickers. Woo, check out. Oh my God. Look how bendy it is.
That's super
I knew
bendy.
it was going to be a little bendy, but I didn't expect this. All right, so a rear foot pad, I think, is one of the best upgrades that you can do, especially if you just have a stock foot pad. It's completely flat on the back.
So
Your
flat.
foot, most feet aren't flat. They have a little concaveness to them. So my favorite pad so far is the Cobra pad. I've tried all sorts of different pads. The Sure Stance pad, the One Tail Plus. And now I'm going to try this Kush pad. Actually, this kind of reminds me of the Cobra pad.
Feel it?
Seems like a
Dad,
flexible Cobra pad, doesn't it?
That's so nice and flexible.
I don't think this is as concave as the Cobra pad, but it feels really nice. Got some killer grip tape on here. However, I'm not a huge grip tape person anymore. I have transitioned into using traction pads, so I may switch this out for like a pro ride pad, but I want to test out the Kush pad first. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this on our board, and let's check it out here. Ooh, super easy to take off your foot pad. If you've never done it, there's only 4 screws involved, and have all your tools right here that come in the bag with your brand new foot pad. Just grab your Allen key. There's only 4 screws you have to take off, but for the sake of time, I'm going to use my drill. Never do this though. Do as I say, not as I do. Never use a drill. You will strip a thread. All right, so flip it over, and there's just 2 more screws right here. And that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these out, put them to the side. And here's the old foot pad. You can get rid of that now. Flip our board back over here, and then grab our new foot pad. And something that I just noticed is this actually has 2 rear mounting screws, which I've never seen that on a foot pad. So I guess that's what these 2 screws that come in this bag are for. You're going to use all your original mounting hardware for your original foot pad, and then use these 2 extra screws that you get, and you're going to replace these 2 screws that are in your rail. So let's go ahead, take them out. Let's go ahead and grab our foot pad, and now I'm going to get rid of my drill. Never want to use your drill installing anything. I'm just going to go ahead and put in one of these top screws up here first, just to hold it in place. And then, obviously, this should go without saying, never fully tighten your screws until they're all down. That way it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. Then I like to do the bottom ones next, otherwise they can kind of be a pain in the butt to get to. So we're gonna go ahead and line these up and get that one in a little bit, all right? And go on to the next one. Okay, and then flip the board back over. And then we're gonna go with one of these. Okay, now I'm going to put this front one in up here. Awesome, this is going super smooth. Then one last screw right back here. This is really interesting that this has 2 extra mounting spots. I have not seen any other foot pad like this, which I kind of like. So now we're going to go ahead and fully tighten all the screws since everything's in now. And then right when you start to get really tight, maybe go like another quarter turn or so. All right, so let's go outside and test this bad boy out, wife.
So it definitely doesn't feel as flexible when it's on there as it does when it's off and you're bending it in your arms.
That's true. There's not as much give to this pad as I thought there would be. I thought when you was going to press it down, you'd really feel some squish, and there's not. So let's go outside and test this thing out.
All right, let's go.
right, we've gone about 2.5 miles, and so far I am really digging this Kush Pad. We're gonna continue on our journey, and I wanna see if I get any kind of foot fatigue, and I will update you guys along the way. All right, so we are a little over 7 miles into our journey, and I'm really surprised right now because my back foot and leg has not fallen asleep or got fatigued at all this entire trip. When I first switched out my stock foot pad to the Cobra Pad, it only took about a mile ride for my back leg to start feeling fatigued. And 7 miles in with the Kush Pad, no foot fatigue. Rock on. The sunset's looking beautiful right now. Let's keep floating. All right, guys, we just got back from our test run. We went a little bit over 17 miles, and it took all of about 16 miles for me to feel any sort of foot fatigue whatsoever. And then even when I did, it was minimal. That's super, super impressive, because if you've ridden the OneWheel and the stock pad, then you know that it only takes about 3 or 4 miles before you start to feel some soreness or your toes start to go numb in your back foot. So 16 miles is extremely, extremely impressive, more than what I ever expected out of this. Jeff, Float Life, you guys completely outdid yourself. If you're still rocking the stock foot pad, I don't know what you're doing. I would highly recommend going out and trying this Kush Pad. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Peace.
I want to go try this thing.